Hello Sagittarius, thank you so much for being here today. My name's Marie Rose and today we're here to bring you a message that you may need to know right now. Let's start with the animal oracle and see what the heart of your reading is going to be. What is it that they want to tell you right now? Be at home. What does this mean? To stay at home? No. It means for you to connect with what's true to you. It means feeling like you're at home no matter where you are, whether you're in a relationship, whether you're at work, whether you're with a group of friends, whether you're doing something you love. It's doing things that make you feel the comfort of being at home, make you feel comfortable, make you feel secure, make you feel at peace. That's beautiful, Sagittarius. Let's see. Be at home. Be at home in what you do. Be at home in how you feel. Do what makes your heart sing. There you go. Page of Swords. The Four of Cups. The Empress. Beautiful. I love that. The Two of Pentacles. The Four of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. Underneath we have the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Knight and the Page of Cups. Something here is being offered to you, Sagittarius, or you had an offer, or something here, you met somebody here who gave you an opportunity or a proposition and you just weren't sure whether this was for you or not. It's like here, someone here offered you to do something new and this took a lot out of you in thinking about how you would do it, how it would work, who would be who and what would be what. However, this was an opportunity that was given to you, something of a grand opportunity that won't come around again. So that's what I felt here, that they offered it to you, but for some reason it stressed you out what they were offering you. Either you thought you weren't good enough for the big position they were offering, or there was something here that came at the wrong time, in the wrong place. Here, you made some decision. In the past, you made a decision to stand strong and stand up for yourself. For the first time in a long time, you decided to be true to who you were, more so to be true to the inner child who you carry. And this was a truth that stood with you. You believed in it and you wanted it and you knew it. It's like something here had to go, something here had to give. And this was a decision that you had to make in order to release yourself from a place, a person or a relationship. Here, being at home, it's like someone offered you something and you weren't interested. You were looking at what you had lost, how far you had come, what you had given, and how little you had received. However, this big opportunity comes from the universe saying, Sagittarius, this is an opportunity that you can take. It's here for the taking. Are you interested? But you were so blasé because you had been through a lot, you had seen a lot, you had experienced a lot. And the last thing you needed was this new relationship, this new job, this new project to come into your life just when you weren't in the mood for that. There was someone here who was very upset with how things had turned out. This person comes to you and this gives you an opportunity for a rebirth. It's like here you are uncertain how this is going to work, but you start to look at it, look at that opportunity and think, can that work? Can I create something out of that? Will I be able to rebirth something from scratch? Will I be able to use my creativity, my intuition, my experience, my knowledge to create something amazing here? And you start to look at all the pros and cons to do with that situation. You start to see how things could work, but you also start to see things real as well. What if this happens? What if that happens? You start to look at all the pros and cons. The thing here is that you are your vision of something is to have something that's going to make you happy. That's what you want. You want something that's going to make you feel at home, that's going to make you feel accomplished, that's going to make you feel happy and abundant and bring in everything. However, with that, there's still a tie. You're either tied to somebody, something, or your heart is still in a place that gave you that sensation of, I can't move from here. I feel like I'm stuck and I can't leave. But you will, and you have, or you are going to. The thing here is that you're going to release yourself from this burden that you carried or that you have carried, and you're going to go into a whole new life of happiness, abundance, and prosperity. What kept you tied down will no longer. What made you feel that you were stuck and made you feel an anxious feeling of, I can't do this anymore, I can't be here anymore, I can't deal with all of this situation. That situation of you feeling that way is going to go. Because up ahead, you're going to see that everything that this taught you is going to make you appreciate what's coming up. It's coming up to show you that, yes, sometimes in life we have some hard times, but around the corner, before you know it, and when you least expect it, there is what you exactly need and want. And so this feeling of not being able to be who you wanted or do what you want, you're freeing yourself from that, or you have already freed yourself from that. And now up ahead is only good things that are going to make you feel at home, things that are going to make you feel real, feel happy, feel abundant, feel prosperous. All of those feelings will come in. And this is because you've been given an opportunity that in the past was so detrimental to you. The universe is opening up a new path, a new person, a new relationship that's going to give you the opportunity to get out of this place of fear, depression, crying, anticipation of what's next. All of that begins now. The new proposal is here. And see how there's a cloud in that hand? There's also a cloud in there too. That proposal, that offer that you're about to receive is going to be exactly what you needed at the right time with the right person in the right place. So I hope that makes sense to you. Let's see a wisdom from the angels of wisdom. A wisdom card for Sagittarius, please. A wisdom card for Sagittarius. Thank you. The Two of Swords. What have we got here? Sorry, I'm making a big mess here on your table. It's saying being unable and unwilling to make a decision. Follow your own heart rather than trying to make others happy. Pretending there is no problem. Overanalyzing a situation. Right now, it's stay true to who you are. If you have a problem, if you want to cry, if you're anxious, go through that emotion, but know that it's a matter of releasing that fear, that anxiety, that depression within you, to get rid of that from your life once and for all. Sometimes when we try and sweep it under the carpet, deep down in our mind, we know that there's a situation there that we haven't looked at. What they're asking you to do is look at it for what it is and move on from that. It's about experiencing what it brought you and learning from it rather than staying with it and keeping it as a torment, as a trauma within you. I hope that makes sense to somebody here. Let me know in the comments. Lots of love and light, Sagittarius. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.